Welcome guys, welcome back to another live stream. We're finally back with another live stream. I have been doing some other stuff recently, but yeah, we are now back with get more Genshin Impact. And today uh, there was a new update, so I decided to stream and do some quests. Let's see. I saw that there was some story quests that we can do that I want to show you guys. So. Uh, I think we have to do this one first and then do this one. Alright, so I have done my commissions and everything. So yeah, let's see. But first I need to fix some things because I can do it on PS4. So let me put on my thumbnail real quick.
May the god of Animo protect you.
Folk songs here, all so wise. Celestia, I wonder what it's like.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Everything we have is a blessing from Barbados.
Actually, let's pull up my YouTube real quick so I can watch what you guys
May the
are saying.
god of Animo protect you.
I really envy those with the God's eye.
Everything we have is a blessing from Barbados.
I'll be back, guys. Wait a minute.
All so wise.
May the god of Animo protect you.
Everything we
Celestia,
have is a blessing from
I
Barbados.
wonder what it's like. The folk songs here, all so wise.
May the god of Animo protect you.
Celestia,
Everything we have is a
I
blessing
wonder what
from
it's
Barbados.
like.
Have you ever kept goldfish as
Folk
pets?
songs
They're
here,
very
all
cute.
so wise.
May the god of Animo protect you. If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I
Alright.
tell you a story?
So it's done, and let's see where this quest is. Nazuma. Alright. Wait, is this the right one? Actually, we are gonna do this one. So. Let's see.
Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
We'll be heading in there.
All right.
Thanks.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although, he does seem to be in a rather good...
So pretty much business as usual.
Very...
Actually, I'm gonna skip this because
Well, got any more questions?
You're very well, Miss Kami-san, I must say.
Alright, goodbye for now. Great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see you.
All right, then.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
let's see what this is, because I have no clue. Let's see.
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the traveler and...
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away. Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here. Oh, well, it's a long story. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes...
A couple?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for his story? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono? No, I can't. I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatara Suna is concerned. Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most
Interesting,
welcome.
interesting.
More than happy to help. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be
Spinal
there for you.
crocodile? What is that?
Come on, you gotta keep it together. Why don't you grab something to eat? You can't go facing life's challenges on an... Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Alright. Is there something here? No, I'm just gonna show you guys. I've leveled up my Yelan
Quiet.
a bit, so
There
guys
is
can
no
see
escape.
what she is doing right now. I'm only gonna use her for this fight actually.
Gotcha.
Actually this is taking too long. Just gonna take our time till our super is gonna
Quietly now.
discharge. This is actually very annoying because this is gonna block
Busted.
everything. Okay. So, and guys, as you can see, you know, we have a new character right here. But actually, I'm gonna go for Ayaka in 20 days, so I would love to have her. So, yeah, that's what my goal is for the time being. And yeah, let's go to summer again.
Take it easy.
Hey, it's them.
Oh, these guys, not again.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time.
Still looking for more info about
No,
the
I'm gonna skip these.
Tarisuna,
These
huh?
guys are very annoying.
Unfortunately, we haven't made... Huh? Oh,
I presume you'll want to read mine.
well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how...
What did you find out? Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Armanoma clan. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here?
This new information.
Yes, okay. Point taken. You were right. But that doesn't mean I...
And they're back at it.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Just
Keep us in the loop.
go,
Will
man.
do.
Nobody wants it. Exactly. Just skip this part. Yelan is so much fun to use actually.
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. The Balladeer? It sounds... You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me? Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
Oh, and now I remember what this was of is. Like the Balladeer did something that he erased everybody's memories except from the Traveler, I think. And now she's gonna tell Nahida and Paimon what's happened.
Quite so. This puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able? As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because... well, because he literally changed the world? Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is. The Traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about her in Irminsul. And it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect her. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it? I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that. Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had... Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed out, he couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, the story makes sense. Every part of it. The Balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the Doctor's help. He was that power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself. Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. This should be the one.
She
It
just
turns
pulled
out
it up
that-
like it's nothing.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer?
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in other records will have been changed. Changing the information, but Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance.
That's incredible! What a great idea!
And sending the traveler to Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew she'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together...
Alright.
There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox. But the the kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. A gray fox stood. The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful... The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain.
Oh, whole story,
The
man.
kitten
Like, this
spent the
is
nights
too
wandering
long.
aimlessly,
No,
gnashing
actually, I
its
don't think.
teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and...
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all.
This
The
dialogue is so
Balladeer
long.
agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an we still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, to others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Mihida's right. Cheer up.
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take her out for a walk to clear her head?
You got it. Come on, traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Alright. So I wasn't paying attention actually because this was too long, but alright. Let's see what we can do. And what we have to do. We have to leave. No, I'm actually just gonna
Take
walk,
it
so.
easy.
Just down here, right? Alright. What is that? Did you guys see that? There was a door, but it wasn't closed, or the walls on the side weren't closed.
We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can... What is it? Have you figured it?
Oh.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you see? Little rascal Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
What is this?
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias. And I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias?
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Okay. That's just actually weird. It's weird to see him like that.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, oh, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back. Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know, I have no recollection.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important. Okay.
It is.
But please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
I think there is something wrong here.
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly.
But I don't...
That is right.
No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years.
Thank you. All right, done.
All the time we have to teleport. Can we just do something?
Take it easy.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous... Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you care?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world and all of its...
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your,
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Alright, so, yeah, let's see what this is.
No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it.
Alright.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using these memories will show you the
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway. Well...
Alright. Thanks.
Wanderer, this...
Is that because this is kind of like...
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. No mining crew would be... There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? Not a scratch.
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Bikoshi Nagamasa. He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a
Where
warrior,
do we need to go?
but he
Down
has a
here?
kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Then there's a chest. Let's see.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
What is this?
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Alright, meet me back here. Something here.
Take it
Oh, yes,
easy.
there is. Alright. Okay, what is that? I just don't know what it is.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's
I was abandoned, like you.
okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords. He kept coughing all the time, just like
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever. This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found...
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others.
Oh, I saw why did you skip that?
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
I just saw Warner Shogun for a sec.
Let's keep going.
Oh, I skipped that part accidentally. Oh my.
Take it easy.
Alright, what is this?
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to draw aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the
Look how
banquet
fast they are dying.
and join those who shall feast?
Opening box of the Dead
Killjoy! We've only just begun!
Gotcha. Take it easy. Shine down. Ha! Torn to oblivion.
I think I didn't do any damage right here. Oh.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar. Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all—
What do you have? Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
I think the Balladeer or
poor little tongue
Scaramouche can kill Signor.
She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Pay your dues.
Quietly. Inazuma shines eternal!
Prepare yourself.
Shine down! Blink! Busted!
Fire hazard!
I'm sure you join me up in this fight.
Over here!
Alright. So we're gonna go back again.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Leafszz, refused to join this project, I'll—
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
The doctor?
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible, in the event that a successful connect...
Nothing worse than what I've been...
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Doctor, huh?
You're a god.
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost.
I've seen enough of my past. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rule.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do that?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally...
Okay.
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, so I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free?
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
Oh, not again. Oh no, stop.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why.
Why was Power screaming like that actually? Like she's doing nothing. Oh. That's how he became animal.
Die.
Oh, okay. Now we can play SM, I think. Yeah, exactly.
This is trying my patience. Have you got any more stupid questions?
Feeble human!
Squall and Fury.
That's
far enough.
At my command, you shall fall.
The wind rises.
Insignificant pest!
Follow me. Too slow.
Oh, this isn't good.
Feeble human! Behold!
Oh, we're gonna die.
Know your place! My endless cycle begins!
Oh, we're dead. Oh no, what?
Squall and Fury!
Alright, we just healed.
Insignificant pest!
The wind rises.
Feeble human! Churn!
Squall and Fury. Unsightly insane.
Insignificant pest!
He isn't doing much damage actually, only like 2k, 4k.
Imbecile! Get out of my...
It disappeared.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to...
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Alright. So, this was actually, you know... I don't say it was the best arc. Or, actually, it's not actually an arc, you know. It was okay to do. I didn't like it that much, actually. But
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably... After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected...
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again... Oh right, I almost forgot. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed. But everything that you feel is real and lasting. To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway...
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer you're...
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but...
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Okay.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Why?
Because...
What should we call it?
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Actually, we can give him a name now, right? Or isn't that...
Have you got anything?
What should we call him? I know one. Just very original.
Are you sure? Oh, all right. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me.
Take your time. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been. What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. All right. We're done. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Nope, we're going right into the other story. Nothing relax.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard the Dark Cloud. Then one, all these life.
All right. And let's go over there.
we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, good! Huh? Look at the did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something?
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say?
Oh.
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. Like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you...
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff? Ugh. Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Bye, Mom!
Alright, that was a bit weird. Alright, do we got something? Ah, this is his name. I can change it. Alright. He did get some achievements.
I got a new letter from an informant.
Right. Let's see.
Looks like the situation has changed again.
Actually, we can do this now.
Take it easy.
Actually, this is gonna unlock in, I don't know in which time, but this is gonna be wild.
Take it easy.
Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most...
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look!
It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that two of you are traveling in summer, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then, and we can catch up on all times. We'll see it as a faded encounter. Your trusty buddy Kaya. Oh, that's a long time.
So he's here in Sumeru.
We didn't see him in a...
Now that Paimon thinks, from what he wrote in the letter, or maybe he... yeah,
I didn't see him in a long time. Actually, I didn't use him actually very long either. Alright, so Kaya it is. Oh, first we have to wait till 18. Oh, wrong thing.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
Oh,
Need me to come up with
it
some
was
for you?
4 o'clock till 6 o'clock, not after. Next day it is. Alright. It is. Wait until afternoon, 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Like, am I tripping or? I am. Very much.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
For alcohol.
Sumeru spices are famous the world over.
Fun.
It's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And?
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what... Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in.
I forgot how annoying his
I overheard
voice
my
was,
adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria. Which is... And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru was because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Oh
My
no.
life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started... I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father, but then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Genshin.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted. Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow. Either way, Looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
Alright.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Alright. Is it far from here? Yes, it is. Alright.
Take it easy.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or... It's an extinguished bonfire. For it looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so.
And let's go.
Huh. So they're really ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret. Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here.
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises?
It's not much. Just some...
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose! He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although, for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Gotcha. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Just gonna do it. This is the longest time someone just held out.
Shine down.
Right in Shogun's burst.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation. And as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around.
Alright.
Cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How about... We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. So... Don't take this the wrong way or anything, but... Do you ever get tired of Paimon being around? Okay, fine. Paimon should have known you weren't gonna say anything nice. So, next question. don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too. Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Oh, this is actually a bit cute. Actually. Alright, it's taking a bit long.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night. All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Alright. A bit foggy. Alright. Let's go look.
Halt! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone! Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first. And what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and okay, fine, whatever. Just move it. You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. But no overreacting to anything you see in here. Come on, then.
No worries.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the Cataclysm. This wretched curse. The curse. It was... We lost our home. Our loved ones. All we can do is watch helplessly. Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the Cataclysm came, we pure blood, but those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were... He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at Kari Bear. After all, I always owed him much. She was. And now, if nothing else... Yes, Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Kari Bear here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his... I do not hope to break the curse, but it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's... I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. In my youth, I disliked... What? The gods have already Never mind. As it happens, my hands don't have the dexterity they want. Okay. To start with... Also, do you have any, of, Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, this is the method. Without you, thank you.
Alright.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book did... Well, the moment has finally arrived. No! We need to perform one... I said before that this medicine relies... Which means... we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven. Let's go.
Oh wow.
Up and away.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before the God of Wisdom? I will you and your... You cannot mock me more than fate itself already had. God of Wisdom, my son, Caribert. If everything the gods have done, then I bow to you. I have given up all I ever stood. All I ask is, please, God. I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day.
Welcome back, Bunga.
Take it easy.
Caribert? Well, we've prepared the medicine. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. But I'm here now. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something. Please. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want? You took everything from here, and I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it! I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never! And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time. Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is... I grow them. The details don't matter, right? There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Kari Bear. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
All right.
Take it easy.
Ah, you're back. Kara Bear's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water. I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand? Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Here comes the test.
Illusion shattered! Ha! Ha!
Fuse is lit.
All right, easy.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another... Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. We're here. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear! Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him.
All right.
That's not Cory Bear. Right. And Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? Ah, yes, yes. Did it go in here?
Okay.
Well, what a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before. Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Shine down!
Why are they so annoying? Alright, so this isn't the main, right?
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
All right.
Fire hazard!
There is no escape!
There's nothing here, right? No chest or something. No, I don't think so.
Take it easy.
Oh, there's chest. This is very, I like this.
Busted. Shine down.
Alright.
Quiet now. Illusion shattered.
How can I open this?
Take it easy.
Nothing?
Take it easy.
No, this no, I don't know what to do.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
This is weird.
Take it easy.
Alright.
Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
It's definitely not this way. Then I think we need to go back. What's here? Okay.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place. Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the try.
What are you gonna do exactly?
Busted.
Fuse is lit!
gonna do nothing, man.
There is no escape! Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Inazuma shines eternal!
Oh, you're dead, man.
Fire hazard!
Illusion shattered! Gotcha!
Here comes the fireworks!
Oh, good.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
The fuse is lit!
There is no escape!
Fire hazard! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I need to finish him first.
Who was that? He was a perfect being. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power, and yet you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined. Let's continue on. I find myself growing more...
That's just weird to say.
Life goes on.
Let's eat something with Yomiya because otherwise she will die. I don't have anything actually. I think this is a perfect thing for Yelan because she's on missions every single time, so I think she will like this.
I think we've made it to the end.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well.
Oh, this is very scary.
You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Alright.
What? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here.
Just something retarded today.
Oh, is that so? All right, as you wish. Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was you say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. Well, I have to try, no matter... Caribert?
Papa?
Caribert? Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son! You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I...
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. Yes, really. And you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you...
Okay, Papa. I won't.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never. Once a murderer, always a murderer. But the god we saw in that cave. Oh, now, that was a that wondrous power. It was. Now then, piety is hardly my area of expertise. A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing of... You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Alright. Weird. That was a long chapter, man.
Take it easy.
Oh. Oh, you're not getting away. He didn't even leave something.
Quietly now.
I wanna go through.
Shine down.
Impossible! What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome. It was neither illusion nor Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again. Could he really have been a sinner?
Actually, where's Paimon?
Cory Bear? Where has he gone? Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, no, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or... Wait a minute. This isn't how we... Oh, no. The mirror, it's broken! He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like, but... if he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Cory Bear! Cory Bear! Where are you? Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past.
I asked you first. Don't...
I said, have...
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need... There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there.
You... Forest Ranger scum!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls?
He'd only just regained his mind. How? So tell me. Jeez.
I was frightened at first, but it didn't...
Yes!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thing?
Take it easy.
Cory Bear! Cory Bear, stop! It's me! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. I told you, we're in a fairy tale. Cory Bear? How could this happen? Come! Cory Bear, we have to go home now. Papa's here to take you...
Papa?
Cory Bear.
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Cory Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Oh. All right. Let's see what this is. I'm really excited.
I see.
Oh.
Finally, it all makes sense. Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had.
Oh
my
my
real
God.
name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, eh? The power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call us Sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of sinister. Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Conria?
What did he just call me?
Oh man.
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
Confusing. I don't know what this is all about, but I need to rewatch that actually.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler?
Huh? So
Traveler?
we woke up from a dream and it wasn't a dream, and then it's very.
What
I don't know
happened
what
while
happened.
you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby, It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began. What is it?
The field? What does that have to do with it?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh? What is it? Huh?
That was weird. Alright. So, is that it, or is that it? Let's see. That was it. Alright. Actually, what we can do is I'm gonna end the stream here in a sec. If we got the rewards for the commissions.
Take it easy.
Add Astra. Thank you for completing today's.
In a chain. You have to trace
Alrighty
them
then.
all the way back to where everything began before there can.
So guys, I think I'm gonna
To that end, I need to keep my eyes and ears
yeah.
on every part of society.
Thanks for watching everyone,
And often,
and
that means having to be
if you
more
want to
than
see
one
more,
person.
make sure to like
People
and
sometimes
subscribe, and I will
describe
see
me
you guys
as
later.
one person, many.